Welcome everyone. Thanks for coming out today.
Raise your hand.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out today to voice our First Amendment rights. We're here today to pay our respects to the over 800 innocent people who have been killed so far in this bombing massacre of Gaza. We want to keep everybody safe, so we're going to ask you to just respect a few things. We're going to need to leave a path from this building, from the entrance through the sidewalk to the other one, clear for pedestrians, and we need to leave the sidewalk clear for pedestrians to use. We need to make sure not to block the stairways. Other than that, this is a public space, and we're here to voice our public free speech. We're going to be naming the names of each of those killed in Gaza, and we'd love for people to repeat the names after us. When the name of the person on your card is called, if you'll sit down or lay down to represent the fallen. Thank you very much.
All right, everybody. So we're going to do a quick practice run right now so that everybody knows what we're doing. So I'm going to say a name of a child that was killed. You're going to all repeat after me the name, and then the person who has that card, with the name on it is going to fall to the floor. So what I ask of you now is to choose whether you want to be on this side or on this side, so that we can fill up this plaza with dead bodies by the end of the time we're done, okay? So if you guys could just sort of migrate a little bit to this side is a little bit more empty. So you have some more people here. So as long as we're not in the middle here, we're okay. Or you can be on this side or that side. Yes. And if you don't have a card,
Keep them all on this side.
yeah, if you could please move to the side more, that'd be great. If you don't have a card with a name on it, please raise your hand so we can get one to you. So there's a person over there that needs a card. There's a few over here. There's also a person over here and another one over there. Okay. All right. So you have to be paying attention the entire time because your name might be called at any moment. Now, of course, if you look at the date, you can sort of anticipate when you will be called. So the higher the number, so if it's like July 24th, you might be called later. Or if it's July 8th or July 9th or July 10th, you might be called earlier. So just be aware of that, okay? Because that's when the issue started. So I'm going to call off a name now. Age 13, killed in Gaza, Muhammad Arif. All right, let's do that again. Age 13, killed in Gaza, Muhammad Arif. All right, then whoever's Muhammad Arif is going to fall to the floor. All right, you're going to die. Now, we have some people with chalk, right? We have chalk? Or we can bring it? Okay, no problem. All right, so you're just going to fall to the floor and make sure you stay there until we finish our demonstration. All right, you can bring it. On behalf of American Muslims for Palestine and our allies with the Jewish Force for Peace, I want to thank you for being here with us today to stand in solidarity with the Palestinian people as they endure one of the most brutal massacres in modern history. We are here today to honor those whose lives were brutally robbed by an indiscriminate and cruel military occupation. We honor those who've been killed to remember that they are human beings with families too, that they are students and children, and they live with hope. As of this morning, humanity has lost more than 800 of its Palestinian brothers and sisters who have been massacred, and nearly 4,500 have been wounded. It's important to not understate what an injury means in the context of a military bombing innocent civilians. Injuries include torn limbs, extreme head injuries, shrapnel to the chest and other parts of the body, loss of eyes, and paralysis. most of them serious and life-altering wounds. Although they may have survived the shelling and bombardment, the wounded have had their lives changed forever. We die here today to shed light on the horror that is Gaza. We die here today to illustrate the catastrophic nature of this brutal military occupation. We die here today to show what bodies look like, scattered on the floor, bloody, beaten, torn. We die here today to tell our LA City Council members that we will not be silent, that we will not accept a contract with VEOLIA, a company that is driving and abetting the illegal occupation of the indigenous Palestinian people. We die here today to tell our LA City Council members that we refuse to see our elected officials vote on resolutions that seek to silence our student activists when it comes to issues of Israel-Palestine. We've assembled here in the hundreds to tell you that we will not accept anything short of full humanity and consciousness from you. We demand an end to the LA City VEOLIA contract until it abides by international law, and this continues its light rail project between internationally recognized illegal settlements. We also demand a vote of no on resolution number 14002S67, which California Scholars for Academic Freedom, an organization devoted to defending academic freedom, representing more than 150 faculty at universities throughout California, has described in an open letter to the LA City Council is an assault on free speech and academic freedom. We will not accept anything short of our demands being met. So let's please prepare. You probably will need space around you if you're going to lie down on the floor. So please spread out accordingly in the different areas here so we can begin reading the names of those who have been killed. For those of you who would not like to lay on the floor, we have other tasks for you available for you to do, so please let us know if you would like to do something else. SD can assign you another task as well.
Just sit. You can sit as well.
You can choose to sit down as well. So just a reminder, we're going to actually start with the names of all the children that have been killed. And I want to just give a short disclaimer. A lot of the people on the list of people that were killed are unidentified due to the severity of their injuries. So we don't have names for them. So there's people that are unidentified with no age. Unfortunately, there's a long list of those people on this list as well. We will not be reading those names, unfortunately, because we don't have their names. And so I just wanted to make that very clear from the beginning. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're going to do. We're going to just get up like this on our knees a little bit, sort of like we're about to jump up, if we can. On the count of 3. If you can't do it, it's okay, you can just, for those of us who can. And then on the count of 3, we're going to jump up. We're going to start chanting Free Free Palestine. You guys ready for this? Are you ready for it? 1, 2, 3. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Free Palestine! Free Free Palestine! Free Free Palestine! Free Free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Free Free Palestine! Alright, everybody, we put our hands up in the air, put our hands up in the air. Put our hands up in the air. Both hands, because we're going to need both hands for this one. Alright, we're going to start clapping slowly. Start clapping slowly.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Obama, Obama, can't you see?
Obama, Obama, can't you see?
Israel is bombing me.
Israel is bombing me.
Obama, Obama, can't you see?
Obama, Obama, can't you see?
Israel is bombing me.
Israel
united, will never be defeated.
The people, united, will never be defeated.
I just want to say a couple things that are a reminder why we're here today, particularly in front of the City Hall, particularly in front of the LA City Council building. This is to protest the fact that the LA City Council has awarded a contract to VEOLIA, a company that is building a light rail in between illegal settlements in the West Bank, a company that is profiting off of occupation. We are here to protest that contract, and we demand that the LA City Council end this contract immediately. We are also here to protest an LA City Council resolution which is aimed to silence students, which aims to hinder students' ability to work for the cause of Palestine, especially on the UCLA campus. We're here to tell them to vote no on that resolution. Just to keep that in mind as we're here.